Here we are preparing for a bedbug inspection. Michael's putting on his Tyvek suit, his Tyvek booties, and his disposable rubber gloves. You want to be very careful. He's also taping around the gloves and the sleeves. Don't want something to crawl up your sleeve.
Again, for letting us to do
Yes.
picturing things.
I was mistaken because the website said that they would only come out at most in dim light if they were hungry. But I've got a personal experience that they'll walk across you in broad daylight.
And here we are at the sleeping area, and guess what? First thing we see when we pull a cushion back, bed bugs. Usually we would maybe stop the inspection here since we found what we were looking for and just give regular advice, but we're going to go ahead and do a thorough inspection to determine the extent of the problem. And right now we do know pretty extensively on this sofa. The sofa in this studio apartment is the main sleeping area for the resident, and we do see a whole lot of bed bugs here, and the typical things you'll find in the crevices, more than likely we'll find eggs and their fecal material, and certainly exoskeleton as they molt.
There's really no clutter, and you already removed a lot of the pictures and things.
I'm a minimalist.
You're a minimalist, and God, I hope I learned that. But
Well, there is in this corner of this area behind the paper towels, there is a crack in the paint.
Here we are continuing with the bedbug inspection, checking out the cracks and crevices that the bedbugs might harbor in. Many little places all over this small studio apartment that might harbor bedbugs, corners, even next to this diatomaceous earth. As you can see, she made a perimeter of the diatomaceous earth that really didn't seem to do anything to control the bedbugs. Looking around the frame, at the window, the molding, this radiator heater makes a nice warm comfy place for bed bugs to hang out, but we didn't find any. A lot of little cracks, a lot of little crevices. You can see where the molding lifted here. That's certainly big enough for bed bugs to enter. As a precaution in the future, they might do some caulking around these cracks. Make sure they don't have any places for them to hang out. Along the cabinets, the baseboards, around the door frames, a lot of places to check. And if there was a suspicion of bed bugs and we didn't find all the bed bugs in the sleeping area on the sofa, we certainly want to check everywhere very carefully as we're doing now. So Michael's going very patiently over the cracks and crevices, seeing if he discovers any wayward bed bug. Well, we don't find anything here, and that's a good sign.
so does it seem like you had immediate reaction, or did it take a little while to find out, to get a good idea what was causing the bites?
It took me about 2 months to figure out it really was bed bugs because I couldn't see them. I had no clues.
So they're pretty stealthy, and
Yes, at first. Now you can see them all over. Now that I've been trying to kill them, you can see them all over.
wow, is it just itchy or?
Oh, very, very itchy. 5 o'clock every morning, I wake up for a half hour of itching.
Again, looking at the couch, that's where we see the bed bugs walking around, broad daylight. Could be we disturbed them a little bit, but these guys are fairly diurnal. It's amazing how many bed bugs were in these cracks. So they're used to being well fed. And again, the resident hasn't slept on this couch for over 35 days.
They had talked to the owner about hiring a pest control professional. I don't know what timeline that is. I'll speak to them again in a week if nothing has happened by that time.
Hopefully.
I haven't been sleeping on the couch for 35 days.
Got hair-free infested with peppers. Now he applied pest control company to do a heat treatment. Heat treatment is to keep the apartment at a temperature of 140 degrees for 4 hours. And then after that treatment, theoretically, even the eggs are killed.
Yeah,
but it's
I've heard that that's not always successful because you get stuff that's dense, like the packed books.
Yeah, you need
you have to spread them out.
Spread $100 to the pest control.
I didn't think I could. I had this nice theory that if I made myself attractive to them, but made them cross the diatomaceous earth, it would take them 2 or 3 days to die from the diatomaceous earth. It takes them 5 to 10 days in between feedings. It takes up to 70 days to hatch.
You go through all the internet.
But it didn't work. I slept on the floor surrounded by diatomaceous earth and the sofa surrounded by diatomaceous earth for 35 days.
Didn't work.
And my stuff is supposed to last for 8 weeks as a residual. I've told them where I work that I have bed bugs. And I've offered all kinds of situations for how we could do this. Me working once a week, and but before I go to work, doing a heat treatment on the clothes. But they're going to have Orkin come in first to check the place out. Then they'll make a decision.